Inside a refrigerator at Oregon's first mother's milk bank, bottles await delivery.
Well, now we are pasteurizing and processing milk and freezing it, and then with physicians' prescriptions, we are dispensing it to hospitals.
June Winfield and her board have been raising funds for 5 years to staff and equip the milk bank and hang up their sign at Providence Sunset Medical Plaza. Their pre-screened donors are now bringing their extra milk here. June will proudly show you the refrigerator where donations are stored, awaiting processing. The temperature is monitored constantly. A sensor sends a text to report the slightest variance.
Just want every baby to have that chance to have breast milk. Air
Duke breastfeeds 9-month-old Jacob and has more than enough milk. She calls it a blessing.
The second I became a mom, I just knew breast milk is the way to go, and I want to give my milk, my extra milk, to other babies. Jacob has that. I want other babies to have it too.
Wyatt was especially grateful for the milk.
Tara Henderson's twin boys, Wyatt on the left and Ford, were born 3 months early. In the NICU, Ford took to formula quickly, but it seemed to irritate Wyatt's intestines, causing bleeding. It frustrated Tara, who couldn't produce milk for her boys.
It was also a really hard process to see them take his feeds away entirely, putting him on an IV. He would swell up.
Given donor breast milk, Wyatt recovered and soon went home.
I strongly believe, along with others, that the breast milk was healing enough and gentle enough to get him to the point where he could process the formula.
Since the first milk bank opened in the U.S., no ill effects have been reported in donor milk that is pasteurized. Leslie Mondu mixes the contributions, pours them into a beaker, and then into bottles to begin the pasteurization process.
We are pre-warming the bottles before we put them into the hot water bath.
An anonymous donor helped purchase an all-in-one pasteurization machine they've named Mabel. Until she arrives, though, they'll keep mixing and pouring and heating. In the state with the highest rate of breastfeeding in the country, finding donors shouldn't be a problem, and they are certainly welcome here. For Providence, I'm Mike Donahue.